Sunday is for orange candles. Sunday is for orange candles. Okay. Hey Bella. Here for the 12/12 portal reading. You lot got my divine masculine today, and I need to shout out my sister in Australia. Listen, she sent me the Aboriginal flag t-shirt. She's half Aboriginal and half Jewish, I believe. And this is what it means. This is what it means. So the black represents Aboriginal people, past, present, and future. Red for the earth, the spiritual relationship to the land, and the red ochre used in ceremonies. Yellow to symbolize yellow, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, ochre, and the sun, the giver of life. Are you not ready? Are you not ready? Listen, I've never done a portal reading before on YouTube. I always do them on Instagram, because there I just say whatever I want to say, and I just go as left as I want to go. But here I'm just trying to keep it all a little bit, you know. But I decided to come up on air and do this final portal of the year. Woo! Leading into the winter solstice on the 21st. Listen, guys, I don't know how to contain myself more time. I don't know how to contain myself for these times, because these times are super magical for me. Super magical, super manifesting, super magical. It's just my favorite. My hair, guys, because you know what, right, really quickly, this is why I prefer to do these things on Instagram, because I'm just chilled and relaxed. I'm chilled and relaxed there. And you know, you lot come here to see readings, but I just be talking about myself. I mean, come on. So anyway, I forgot what I was going to say, so let's carry on. Let's carry on. I know I was talking some shit about solstice. Pay traditional custodians on the land, and I stand on the... Ooh, wow. Australia representing today. Big up my sister. She comes from a family who creates products out of coconuts. Like, the family all just live on this land in Queensland, and they be chopping down the coconuts and doing a thing. So she sent me these beautiful products. This is lavender, this is coconut oil with lavender and primrose, because you know which is semi-menopausal, you already know. So it's Kaizi's, Kaizi''S. These are beautiful products, beautiful. This is all going in my hair, I'm telling you. Well, it's going everywhere. And she sent me some night balm, and I just put this on my hands after I finished doing my clients, because I've been working all day. Y'all, this is my divine masculine. What's up? Listen, I've been grinding all day. This is why I was late. I can't even say I was late, because I didn't even say that I was coming on at any particular time. Not an advert in the beautiful meditation music. Not an advert. Disrespect. This is the first time I think I've been on YouTube playing music. But anyway, we're here for this 12/12 portal, final portal leading up into the winter solstice. And like I said, my most favorite magical time. And obviously it's the time when I don't know, hemispheres, in the hemispheres, where the sun becomes it becomes the shortest day, and then we lead on from there. The rise of the sun, Christmas Day. I mean, the variations of the stories is vast, but this is representing the sun. This is the rising of the sun. I don't know what I'm here to really talk about. Like, just before I came on, they made me scribble down just this bit here, just so I'm looking at it like for the first time. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to begin in trying to break this energy down for you lot, like in a tarot-y type of way, because man, I just want to rap how I normally rap on the gram, and we just be talking left stuff. This is a good place to start. this is a good place to start with you guys in terms of the discomfort that we've all been in the build up to the end of this year, coming out of the 5 year into the 6 year into the mother year. Now, I'm an optimist. I'm a pessimist equally, but I'm mostly an optimist, but I'm very pessimistic. Don't play. So the optimism of going into this new year, especially coming out of this very, very difficult year for me, is high. It's just high grade, you know, like the good. It's that. It just feels good. It feels, I mean, I'm one to mind my business. 2020 mantra, mind your business. You know, I'm definitely one to mind my business. So, you know, what's going on, sometimes I can become quite tunnel visioned and just focus on what the fuck I'm doing, you know, and that sometimes can help me keep my sanity. But obviously, as an energy reader, you just feel everything that's going on. But as we go out of this 5 year into this 6 year, yo, it feels good. It feels good, but not before we see out the rest of this uncomfortable year. And that brings me on to what we have been triggered into releasing as we flow on out of this year. And I think it has been a mind, body and soul type of experience. I mean, life is, but sometimes, you know, the real tapping in, sometimes you've got to focus to concentrate to tap into any particular area. But in this instance, I feel like we've been forced to pay attention to the body, pay attention to what you're intellectually feeling, pay attention to what you're feeling. We have all been forced, one way or another, in all of our circumstances and various scenarios, we've been asked to focus and look at these things. So as we come out of this difficult 5 year, what have we had to release? You know, truly, you know, where did it take you to? Who was leading you? What part of you, what aspect of you was running the show in this part? And what part of you will be running the show? Or not even what part of you, because whatever part of you was very, very dominant in this year will be that part of you that needed to get integrated the most. It was the one that needed, it was the child that needed all of the attention at this time. Its siblings, you know, were good, but this particular aspect of you was needing some real attention. And as a part of the collective, I can openly say my 2 parts that really needed attention was my inner child, but not the little one, the teenager, the 14-year-old. Back to my 14-year-old, man, because the Air Maxes and the Jordans and the cat suits and the carryings-ons. Yes, it was great, but she needed attention, man, and she needed to be heard, because it was her that first experienced this freedom, what it was like not to be so under the thumb of the caregivers, given a little bit of freedom, going to school by yourself, you know, allowed to kind of explore your surroundings and self. So that was the part of me, because that's the part of me that's going into this new energy of the 6. It's like she's not a baby anymore. She doesn't need full attention anymore, but at the same time, she still needs guidance, and she's still very, very curious, and she's still very, very unsure about everything, but she knows enough about herself to start that move, make those moves, you know, make those connections, make that hustle, You know, make those decisions. I had a job when I was 14. I decided. My mum didn't want to buy me the oily and the ting and the ting. So I got myself a little Saturday job. I used to bunk off school on a Friday, go to work. You was just making sense of everything. Make it make sense. She was making it make sense. And I feel like that's the energy that we're in. Because I know that a lot of the time when we're talking about the inner child, I don't want to bang on too long, yo. You know, I know that a lot of the time when we bang on about the inner child, and we did the Three of Cups talk as well, a lot of us are thinking about the very, very young inner child, you know, the toddler to the preschooler to the, you know, I don't know what you are, primary school, we just call it primary school. But what about the teenager, that 13, 14, 15, 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old, what about them? Do they get attention? Are they ever given a voice again? Are they ever heard again? Me, the universe will take me there. The universe was like, here's the scenarios, look, 14 again, boom, live it. And, you know, we're seeing different things. It's almost like having an outer body experience. You know, I told you I'm going left, you know, with this shit. I told you, lot. Because it's a portal. We're in a portal. This ain't a moon, you know, energy. This is, the full moon's coming right up behind it as well. But, you know, this is a portal, man. These things are allowing you to go from one reality into another. Like, with Queen Cup, frankincense just blowing in the atmosphere, the music. Do we love the drama? Do we love the drama? We love it. We love it. So let me move on from what I was saying about the curiousness of this forthcoming 6 year. You know, things are going to look so different, because guess what? Babylon's dropped. It's not even dropping, it's falling. They've told me to write some things. They told me to mention a galactic council, and I was like, I don't want to talk about that on YouTube. I really, really don't want to talk about those things on YouTube. But I'm going to say it very, very small. If you're talking about ascension, we're not just talking about the ascension of our vessels and our consciousness. We're talking about the ascension of a planet. We could possibly be talking about the ascension of planets. Do you understand? And as we are now in the time of Ma'at, we are in the time of Ma'at, time of balance, time of the natural laws, of the universe, not these man-made laws, mandates, things and things. These things are not real. So as we are in this transitional period of the ascension of the planets, all these portals are very important, not only for us on the micro, but also on the macro. You know, every single thing is affected. So small in the Galactic Council now, and how it affects us. Every being on this council has a representative from wherever it is that they reside, except Earth. That's all I want to say about it. It's all in relation to a lot of the things that we've been happening in places like LA. Recent events and movements over there. This has also got to do with the fact that we are we've ascended into this divine feminine energy. So we're in the underworld. It's just where it all goes. It's all rocking and shaking. That's another energy of mine that needed attention. Was my darker energy, not necessarily my shadow, because my shadow has a voice, man. I don't know. Me and my shadow. Me and my shadow. Oh yeah, I forgot about that song. Yeah, we're good. But this was more to do with the part of my divine feminine energy that was afraid to be anything more than the light energy I'd learned over the last few years, the compassion, the unconditional love, the nice, that lovely stuff that I enjoy being and expressing. But there's also a polarity to that, as Hourglass by explained so beautifully in one of her readings. So for me, that was another energy, the dark. I mean, I came in with green goddess Tara, yo, and she was just like, what you saying, my G? And then Lilith rolled up, Oya's always around. Do you know? Like, so these types of, those energies in me needed addressing. You know, I used to say, you know, the warrior in me, you know, my part in this is, you know, I'm the mother now. I get to sit down and watch the warriors over there do, you know, the youngers, you know, go ahead. That was me already. I've already been the warrior, but I can't neglect that part of my being, and I felt like I did, and it needed addressing, so it rocked back up again in this year. So again, these are the two aspects of me. If it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me, that needed integrating at this time. That's all I want to say about Galactic Council, yeah, because that's, please. Come to Instagram if you want to hear me rap about things like that, because I don't mind doing it over there, because I'll light my zoo and, you know, just chill and we'll just do it there. Forgiveness, 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 forgiveness. It was a theme in last year's portal. I don't know why I remember it so deeply, because I felt like I was being triggered. Triggering. Let's talk about triggering. Forgiveness and triggering. When I'm triggered, because if it's me, then it's you. When I'm triggered, I feel it in my body, but I don't feel it in the same parts of my body. Lately, where I've been triggered, especially through that our very last Mercury retrograde that we had, where it was more about the things that were not being said that needed addressing over the things that you were saying, you were communicating with your verbally. These were about the things that were not being said, the truths that were not being spoken. And when I feel those types of triggers, I feel them here. You get me? So that part of my body suffered towards the end of this year in a way that it's never suffered before, but it forced me to do something that I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I could. And I just went on a raw diet. I didn't cook nothing. I steamed anything that I did eat, because it's winter, and I steamed a little cabbage and, you know, little mushroom and ting, just for the energy. But most of the time I'd be raw. So I was able to discipline myself in a way that I didn't even know that I could. I was able to stop smoking weed for 50 days voluntarily. Well, it wasn't really voluntarily in the beginning, but as I went on, I saw all the benefits, and I enjoyed the benefits of not doing something that I believed had a hold on me. You know, wow, so much I released in this 2021 dark night of the soul tower every fucking minute year. That's what happened. So that all being said, let's have a look into this portal, because I've been saying it for ages, in it 18 minutes, my God. I ate raw spinach for a month and got kidney stones. Babe, how could you just be eating raw spinach by itself? Spinach, apparently, if you ask Dr. Sebi, I heard, it's not even something we should be eating. It's not an edible. I mean, Dr. Sebi went in on a lot of things. And there's a guy that I follow on Instagram called Eat to Live, Not to Die. He's a local brother. He lives in Brixton. And I got some limes, key limes from him. But all the limes I've ever bought, I've wondered as well, why come limes don't have seeds from the supermarket, even from the market, like limes not be having seeds and shit. So I went to this, well, I didn't even intentionally meant to go there, but I bumped into this guy and he was selling limes, and tiny little ones, real cute, and cut them open, they're full up of seeds. And I'd be cutting 2 of them, juicing them, and not juicing them, squeezing them out. And I've been doing that for now 2 solid weeks. Your YouTube would like to find a connection device on your local network. Don't allow. Okay, sorry about that. I've been rapping for too long in it. Let me just get on with the cards. So anyway, yeah, I've been squeezing key limes, which really have helped alkaline my angry womb, because my womb was very, very angry with me. Oh my God. Oh my God. And I'm telling you, it ties into 14 and the whole thing, man. Jesus. You know, some things you're thinking, why the fuck did it happen? And then you see like everything, all the pieces all coming together like at the end of it. And you're like, rah, that shit was deep. And I was in it. So you were too. All of us were. All of us were. That's why I talk so much about myself, because I feel like you lot are my mirrors and I'm yours. You know, that's why I just be out here like a glass. Just be all the transparency you need, because there's nothing to hide. Jazz spoke about authenticity on our joint reading with the Three of Cups on Friday, and I'm telling you, that has been a theme around this time last year. Authenticity or bust. Authenticity or bust. Are you going to show yourself or not? Are you going to stay hiding or not? Are you going to be afraid about what anybody's saying about you or not? We're going to use the wisdom of Avalon today, because that's from the neck of the woods. I mean, I'm nowhere near Glastonbury, but I'm out here. I've never, all this time we've been talking about, you know, the different aspects, you know, with the Three of Cups. I've never brought up the fact that the earth has chakras too, and they're dotted all around the world. Oh shit. Okay, we're getting into it. And they're dotted all around the world, yeah? And in the root chakra is in LA. Didn't I just say about LA and about the things going on, the activities of last week? Oh shit, Mount Shasta. So that is where the root chakra resides, underneath there. And it's said that there's an entrance into the mountain, which actually is the entrance into Lemuria. You've heard of the Lemurians, right? Guys. And guess what else is there? Apparently, what else is there? It's the violet flame. Because obviously, as this has been a very transformative year, there's been a lot of things to transmute. So I've been telling you a lot about the violet flame and how important it is to get into that meditation, because it can help tremendously break down, not break them down, transmute your traumas and these things that we're working through, not only obviously as a collective, but individually, you know, and also from past lives. It's a very beautiful meditation, I'm telling you, but it's very powerful. So don't take the foo-foo and the fra-fra of it all as joke. Because if you think you're going to do anything for the day after that, forget it. Just forget it. Do it when you really ain't got shit to do. Okay? And then once you get into it, once you really start to, you can just do it anywhere, and you can transmute like that. You can transmute like that. So it's a very good one to get into. All right, let's cleanse up these cards. Let's get into the reading. It's been a minute. 23. Shit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. My divine masculine don't really give a fuck. My divine masculine wants to go over there and draw on the spliff. I'll be very real with y'all. It's been a long, long day, but it's been a long week. Well, it's that time anyway. It's my busiest time with the business. Oh my God, my business page, by the way, Looks Good on Instagram got hacked. So if you, on Monday, so if you get any stupid messages about making any investments into Bitcoin and these things, it's not me. And don't buy into it, because you know I'd greet you like, hey my G's, hey sweetie, I'll say something nice to you before I start banging on about anything else in it. It's not me, it's not me. But that was another thing. Because I was meant to let go of Looks Good, my hair business, in June. I prolonged it to November. And November, I didn't shut down the page. I didn't shut down the business. I mean, I wasn't really going to shut it down, but just, you know, just move on to other things, like focus on different shit. Boom. I didn't do it. I did not do it. And then on Monday, I had too much time in my hands, got caught up in this foolishness. And the next thing you know, my page is gone. Everything. And you know what I thought? Good. because I couldn't let go of it, so it had to be just taken from me. It's terrible what's happening though, because obviously they're using my identity to fraud other people that but follow the page and shit, and that's fucked up. And it, you know, I got caught up, so I ain't judging nobody, bro. But yo, guys, that was the end of that page. It was low vibrational for me. It was, I have integrity to myself, you know. Like whenever I say I'm going to stop this and start that, I do. I've always done it. That's how it flows. That's why it's been a fun time. But this one, it was almost like I couldn't let go. And this year has been very, very difficult to let go of things that you thought would be around for a very, very long time, or even for the rest of your life. And then boom, you got to release that. That can be overwhelming. It can be traumatizing. It can be a bit it can be really sad, yo. It can be really, really sad, man. So, you know, I feel like this is a restful period, but it's not over. They just said, really? You think we're gonna let you rest? Right? No. Well, how are you resting? Because when you're imagine you're the finishing lines there and you're gonna take a fucking nap. Okay, let's get into this reading. Let's get into prayer, guys. Our divine mother and father who live within us, higher be thy name. Our freedom come, your will be done on earth as it is within us. Give us this day our daily breath, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass. Forgive us our trespasses against ourselves and others as we forgive those who trespass against us and themselves, through all lifetimes, timelines and levels of consciousness. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the absence of love. For we are the kingdom, we are the power. Divided we are weak, united we are victorious. And to you, the Almighty, we give all of the glory forever and ever. Duanete. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So it is, and so it will be. Ashe. Ashe. So within, so without. As above, so below. If it's me, then it's you. If it's you, then it's me. You already know. As above, so below, so within, so without. Yo. Yo. That's for my ancestors, my guides, my angels, my Orisha, my guardian angels. My higher self to connect with that of the collective, to give us a nice clear message about what it is that we will be experiencing in this 12/12 portal that actually begins today and ends on the 21st, on the solstice, the winter solstice. So what's this tunnel about, fam? What's this tunnel about? Let us know. We want to know. We want to know. Communication, perception, focus. Wow. What's communicating with us? Let's just get into it. Let's just get into it. Communication. The things that are not said. Are you telling yourself the truth yet? Are you telling yourself the truth yet? Are you being truthful about what you want? Are you being truthful about who you are, the authenticity? Are you being truthful about who you love? Are you being truthful about who loves you? Guys, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Big up to my divine masculine for doing this, because trust me, we didn't want to. We was tired. Well, I wasn't really tired after work, but the zoo was sweet. The zoo was sweet. Communication. Are you being truthful about what you want? Are you being truthful about what you want? Are you seriously cultivating and putting in the work, yo? You're gonna be harvesting. It's not even gonna be like, how are you talking? All right, let me just not get all tarot-y and just do this thing, yeah, properly. So The communication. How are you speaking over your life? Are you speaking over your life? This is the best song. I forget who sings it. It's a, speak over your life, man. Speak over your life. The things that you speak over your life are the things that are going to be truly who you are, truly who you become. Speak yourself into existence. Speak yourself into existence. And it can be difficult to speak yourself into existence because obviously you've got all of these different communications going on within you between the different aspects of yourself, and obviously the aspects of yourself that are still in recovery, still in healing, the aspects that are still developing, communication's a bit fuzzy and unclear. So when you're speaking, you're not being 100% authentic about what it is that you're saying because you yourself is not quite sure. Fake it till you make it, my G's. Fake it till you make it. You speak, you walk it how you talk it, man. You speak it how you believe it should be. Speak it out, bruh. Don't be afraid to speak yourself into existence at any given time. Because we're multi-dimensional, bruv and sisters. We're multi-dimensional. I call everybody bruv, like everybody, even the cat, like everybody's bruv. We're multi-dimensional. So you can speak any aspect of yourself into existence. Your avatar is a shapeshifter. Because we talked about shapeshifting in the 1111 portal, didn't we? We talked about shapeshifting. We talked about these animal totems in the 1111 portal. Talked about your instincts, your animal instincts. It talked about not being afraid of the dark. We're still in this energy. We've flowed out of that energy into this energy. So even though you're in the dark about fully what it is that you want, don't be afraid to use your inner child imagination just to sketch something cute up so that you can experience that and believe that okay, that was real quick and I experienced that. So if I can do that, then I can do that. If I can do that, then I can do that. If I can do that, then I can do that. Do you get how it goes? Do you get how it goes? What's the next card? I love it. Death card. Death card. Death to the illusion. Death to the inauthenticity. Death to the silencing of all of the yous. Bun fire pan it all. Because I told you, Simon and them be dropping down. Watch LA, you lot. Focus on the root chakra of the earth. Focus on the root chakra of the earth, Mount Shasta. Guys, thing is, feeling like to run up and put on the gospel, yeah? Because it's Sunday. No, but you don't instantly see me get the Holy Ghost yet. I don't feel I'm ready. With perception, we got the King of Pentacles. I didn't shuffle it, just wanted to drop out. We got the King of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you lot know or you don't know that when it comes to the studying of these cards, I'm not the best student, you know. I just sometimes have to just wing it, and I just know other really talented tarot readers, right, guys? I'm winging it. Like, I'm an energy reader. I'm over everything. I just use the cards as receipts, okay? So, boom. Your perception of things. So right about now, okay. And perception, obviously, it's got the eye, and it's what, a 42, so it's a 6. So right about now, perception. How does everything look to you? How does everything look to you? To some people, everything looks cool. Simon looks calm, cool, and collected, innit? Everything just looks cool. Yes, it's crazy out there because of certain things and lurgies flying about and all types of wahala is happening. It's a very crazy place, but Simon's giving the impression that he's cool, when in fact, is Simon even really there anymore? I told you, I go left in these portals, you know, I do, but like, do you get what I'm saying? Is there even anything that we're fighting against anymore? Or is it just an illusion that's been created to keep us in a perpetual state of fear when actually it's not there anymore? Wait. Yo. Because the King of Pentacles cares about the world. King of Pentacles cares about the world. So has there already been a switch of power that we down at the bottom haven't been privy to? And have those at the bottom already made their way to the top but haven't quite got their frequency in alignment to experience that yet, or no? Or no? Because there's 144 in you when I was going on that thing, so I'm just going with the numbers, fam. I'm just saying. I'm getting chills, yo. I'm getting chills. Imagine that was the thing. You know, that really and truly, what we're watching is like projected, like the Wizard of Oz. Remember the wizard. Remember the Wizard of Oz. How the wizard was behind the curtain. It was just a little old man, and it just didn't have no power at all. Like, it was some shit. And this is really the curtain. It's the whole Wizard of Oz. Shit then. And all Dorothy had to do was, Dorothy, the Lion, Tin Man, all of them, all they had to do was gain power. Straw Man. Sorry, this is ratchet because my actual everything was against me to come on here today. My light don't work, my normal one, I got my old one, and things not stable, like everything's against me, okay? But I'm here. Masculine didn't want to fucking do it, wanted to smoke weed for the rest of the evening, you know, but we're here. So boom. All of them had to do was believe in themselves, innit? They had everything that they went to the wizard to gain. The wizard didn't give them shit, did they? They had to gain that for themselves, and they gained that from their journey. Ain't we been on the yellow brick road for a hot fucking minute? And we done come across the wizard. Get me? I'm in the original Oz Aboriginal flag t-shirt. Do you see what they did with me? Do you see how they used me? You see guys, what if that was a thing? What if that was a thing? Well, it's a thing. I mean, that's not what if, because when have we ever asked the cards anything? They lie to us. They don't lie. Cards don't lie to us. Ancestors are faithful. Spirit team don't play a game. Like, Mother, Father, God, not here to deceive us. You know, got all of us witches out here just doing the ting because we out here with you. It's the real life ting, you know. Okay. Portal's interesting though. Focus. What are we doing? Oh, it's a 33. Focus on the 33, which is a 6. Guys, 33 is also the number of the Ascended Masters. Woo! Yes! I'm into this. It's a lot of cards. Focus on your strength. Focus on... What did I just say about the lion and the wizard and the straw man finding it in themselves? What did I say? I said it, innit? Yes, strength. Find that inner strength, and it's in it. Look at this. This is a compassionate strength. This is a compassionate strength to self. We talked to Three of Cups. Been talking about compassion to self, man. Just having more compassion to self. All the aspects of yourself. Just be compassionate, please. This. I mean, we're gonna have angles, guys. You know, you're gonna enjoy yourself because we're in a portal. So, you know, it's gonna be a little bit this way, a little bit that way. What else did we get? Got the Page of Pentacles. This is new. This is new territory. This is new grounding. This is new focus on. But look at the picture of the focus though. Look where it is. Look at where it's at. Look where it's at. And normally the Page of Pentacles, you know, like obviously this is some modern thing. So you got a city here, but it's still found a patch of from new land. This is What did I just say about what if the Meeks already inherited the earth and hasn't even got their frequency in alignment to know that? Still worried about what Simon and them is doing or ain't doing. What if? I'm dramatic, guys. This was in reverse. Now, it was in reverse and I flipped it upwards, but it came in reverse. And the reason why I'm going to read it in reverse is because I didn't do it justice the other day when it came up in the, what do you call it, in the thingy reading. Because me, I'm still learning tarot. I'll tell you like that straight up and down. Sometimes I talk absolute shit when I'm talking about the cards because I don't know what I'm talking about, literally. But I know the energy. I feel the energy. So, boom. Three of Swords. It's in reverse. It's healing. It's forgiveness. It's reconciliation. It's repressing emotions. Woo! It's forgiving each other. What did I tell you about this portal being a thing about forgiveness? Forgiveness always came up last year, it's coming up this year. Moving on after pain, separation, building savings, stability, grief over finances. That is the meaning of this, what do you call it? Three of Swords in reverse. And with the page of Pentacles, how much sense does that all make? You know, because you're getting over the fact, like I said, it's not, have we even vibrated high enough to experience the inheritance? Have we done it yet? You know, so we can still be in that poverty mindset, or we can still be in that struggle or that survival fight or flight mode. You get that? So it's about finding the strength within ourselves. Know that what we have been journeying in has a purpose, has an outcome. And there's sixes everywhere, Lord, what I know. So look, with the communication and the death, oh my giddy gat. Oh, where did you come from? The Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. Let's talk about it, because we're going to talk about it. So boom, with the communication, that's a 5, yeah? That's it. Look at that. That's in the Fool. That's now. That's now. And we've got the 9 of Pentacles. Are you being authentic? Are you really going to reap what it is that you say you sowed? Are you going to put a death to all the things, yeah? So that's all happening in this in this dark night of the soul 2021 5-year bomba cloud. So I don't know where this 7 of Wands came from. I'm gonna talk about it though. And then here, look, in the 6, as we move into 2022, is everything exactly what it appears to be? Is Simon really still perched? Is Simon still in power, really? Is this a truth? And it's asking you to focus, which is again another 6. Focus in this year. Spend, recharge, do what you need to do so that you can see clearly. Mind your business. Mind your business. Don't get caught up in every single little something, especially if it's indigenous people. Do you know they like to trigger the fuck out of us? So they be killing us left, right, and center already. You already know the drill. Don't get caught up in it. So this 7 of Wands is here. The 7 of Wands is here, and for the 7 of Wands, obviously the most obvious thing is defensiveness. But look at what this is now. Who are you defending against? What are you defending against more so to speak? So you're defending against the 6 of Wands. And what was the 6 of Wands? The 6 of Wands was your victory. The 6 of Wands was your public recognition for your shit that you're doing. And look at you. You ready to inherit? Are you ready to inherit, or are you gonna fight it off? Because you feel like, remember imposter syndrome. We're still in the energies, yo. Remember imposter syndrome, because that one hit hard for me differently. You know, you've worked for this shit. You've worked for this shit, and even if at the last final hour, the 11th hour, it looks like it was all for nothing. It's not true. It's not true. It can't be true. It can't be true. I could be very dramatic here and very idealistic here, but I don't believe that for me, and I don't believe that for you. What else we doing here? What else we doing around her? Is that long enough? No, we've still got a little go, because the beginning was a long ass chat in it, so it just felt like let me give the cards some more light. Let me give the cards some more light. What else are we going to talk about? Let's get into the Undinka Know Thyself. That wants to come out. Or maybe I'm just not a good shuffler. I mean, we'll never know. We'll never know. That wants to come out, and that wants to come out. Boom. Guardianship and protection. Guardianship and protection says, this symbol is a reminder that God or the universe watches over and protects all the people. I told you there's a galactic council going on. It really is. There just is. But Earth doesn't have a representative. And so there's some moves and shakes that are going on to try and get this representative, who's apparently in prison. You couldn't write this shit, bruv. Even if it had the most wildest imagination for the best movie that would ever be made, you couldn't make this one. Because this is wild the fuck. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. It could just quickly just... I'm going to get a new one tomorrow. But in the meantime, we've got guardianship and we've got protection. So remember to keep yours up. It's not just going to magically just be over you. You have to call on that. Your spirit team are there. Mother, Father, God are there. Pray. It's not a joke. Connect to the earth. You know, clean yourself out. At the very least, clean yourself out, man. Clean up your environment. Some things need to get thrown out, please. Some things that you've had, especially if you've got like t-shirts and things of or even, I don't know, items, things of things and people that you have no business with. Get that out of your house. Do you know, for years, like maybe 3 or 4 years, maybe even more, many more actually, maybe 5 or 6 years after I was divorced, I found my ex-husband's wedding ring stuck on a shelf in a cupboard that I never really went into. And it's only when I was clearing out this cupboard that I found his old wedding ring in my house, wondering why man can't come in at my house. Just saying. I'm just saying. All right, and then we got justice, because I told you already we're in the time of March. Thank you, because I know where we're at. So it may seem like if all of these people are being held accountable for the injustices that have been put down. Sorry, I'm channeling in it. I'm trying to find the words. Why? This is why I don't look at you lot, because then I get distracted, because I just be looking at myself. I'm trying not to look at myself, because if I was having a conversation, I wouldn't be looking at myself. So that's why I look away so much. Yeah. But anyway, so I forgot what the fuck I was saying. Can you lot remind me? Can you tell me? Justice. Oh, boom. So if these motherfuckers are being held accountable for the injustices against the world, who's holding them accountable? If everybody ain't a motherfucker out here, if everybody ain't as Simon and them, who is holding Simon and them accountable? Who made the other empires fall when they fell? Who and what? Because the other empires that fell, there was normally some type of uprising, a war of something, isn't it? What's uprising now? I'm just asking a question. You know, I haven't got an answer. I have many answers, but I'm just, rhetorical question that I don't want to answer myself. But do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, y'all. And then we got patience and tolerance. When a person is said to have a heart in his stomach, that person is very tolerant. Simply put, to be kind-hearted. We're in this bitch together, y'all. The very least you can do is be kind, man. The very least you can do is be kind and compassionate. Let me tell you a really beautiful story about my beautiful neighbour. I don't know if you've ever seen me waving to her sometimes if I leave my door open. Yeah, Harriet. Shout out, sis, because she's beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to get some crystals. So anyway, this hacker, yeah, hacked her, came for her. And you know what she did? She was compassionate, she was kind, she was loving, she was understanding, and he gave her back her account. I fuck you not. She said she's going to try and get my account back for me. I mean, like I said, it's time for it to be over. It'd be cute to just say a nice goodbye, for real, but really and truly, I'll shut that account down the same day. But she did that. She humbled me because I bun fire on him. I was hoping my ancestors would deal with the matter, but she was like, nah. She had so much compassion and love that he turned around and gave her back her account. And she never even mentioned him. She didn't shame him, nothing. She just told me. She rang me and told me. She says, I'm going to try and get yours back. I mean, we could take over the world. Okay, so we got Azez to light. I think I have a piece of this. Azez to light. Let's get into it. I can't read. I read slow. I told you, look, that's why we ain't got a book club. Because I read slow, yo. So when the things flash up, I start to feel anxiety. I try to read it too quickly. I don't make head or tail of none of it. It's nice that you can see the cards. I like that bit. It's like, oh, that's so cool. I like that they can see that. I mean, they're upside down, but you lot can see them. All right, Azez to light, 26 and 8. Expansion. What are we doing here? Azez to light, cosmic evolution. I shit you not, cosmic evolution. Azez to lights are imbued with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight. Guardianship and protection. I told you. They are here to help Earth ascend into a higher expression of consciousness. Guys. Self-understanding. You are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns. You need to rise above mundane concerns. The perception. Is it really what we think it is? Oh God. Keep your feet on the ground. Oh my gosh. And deal with the everyday. Too much emphasis on sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic. Goddamn! And lethal niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated. I'm going to stop slapping myself because I end up bruising. I bruise easy, you know. Stay real, leave your ego behind because there is no room to carry that into the 6th year. You carry your 6. Imagine, you know, I just saw, right? I saw the 6th, the entrance into the 6th year as like a fire, because you know, we're coming on Capricorn, which is Earth, innit? Oh shit, yeah, we're coming on Capricorn, which is Earth, innit? Coming on Capricorn, which is Earth, innit? Oh shit. But anyway, what I just saw was like this fiery doorway and you got to walk past it, but if your ego's in, you get thrown back. That's what I saw. Divination. You are here to represent spiritual light on earth and help it to evolve. Make yourself heard. Holy shit. Make yourself heard. Holy shit. A project is successful no matter what. This is the prettiest bow I've ever seen happen. Because, I mean, did you hear what they said? A project is successful no matter what. Fake it till you make it. I told you lot. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high of an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. But don't lie about how bad you are, though. Yeah, you do. Let others say it. You don't have to say it. Let others say it. Healing insight. Recognizing that every soul is precious ensures you remain in cosmic harmony. Yes. Frequency exceptionally high. Chakra all highest crown. Because we talked about the higher self, isn't it, in the last Three of Cups. Highest crown. Timing every moment. Soul path. Assisting the earth to evolve. My G's. This is very exciting times, man. They're very exciting times. Let's get a goddess and let's chip out of here, bruv. Let's get it on an hour. Let's get out of here. So I talked a lot in the beginning. I'm really happy that we got away with the fact that we had a little music in the background. Really nice. Really nice. Because I feel like, because my masculine's also very impatient and aggy as well. I mean, not so aggy, just more impatient. Just wants to get shit done. Let's just fucking hurry up and get on out of it. Can we do that? That's my masculine. Okay. I feel like we just had her. We did. We got two goddesses. She always comes, though. She came. I swear she always comes. I swear. Because I just got this deck, man. And this chick came up in the 12-12 reading. She came up in the solstice reading. Because I forgot about her. That's why I remember. Because obviously I watch my readings, not over and over again. Like maybe once because I get sick of my own voice, yeah? But I do watch them. And I remember, like, I didn't say too much about her. I didn't read her. And then she came up again and we read. My sister Shona Banita read her. That's how I remember this goddess. And she comes up in these times, yo. She comes up. Let's read her. Countess is a moon goddess. Venerated by the Ugric people of Western Siberia, a shapeshifter. Told you. She is shown, remember animal, I told you from the 11:11. Oh my God. She is shown here manifested as the hare, an animal sacred to her. This appearance shows her lunar nature, for the hare is a lunar creature. Many cultures, when looking at the moon, see the outline of the hare who lives in the moon. The hare is often seen as an intermediary between lunar deities and humans. Keep your eyes on LA and that Mount Shasta. I'm not playing with you lot. Appearances. Okay, so the appearance of Countess in this form indicates her accessibility to her people. Countess is known as a fertility goddess and a goddess of rejuvenation. She is called upon by women in childbirth, for she is especially venerated as a promoter of the beginning of the life cycle. Although she is somewhat feared because she can determine people's destinies, she is mostly revered for her gentle wisdom. She is a compassionate guide to the mysteries of life. And then we got Inanna. Inanna is the ancient Sumerian mother goddess, both the protector of grain and the queen of heaven. She combines earth and sky. Powerful, self-sufficient, passionate, and many-sided, she is a fertility goddess as well as the source of Earth's wells, springs, and rivers. Each year, Inanna descends to the underworld to resurrect her consort Dumuzi At each of the 7 gates, she leaves one of the garments behind until she is naked. She meets her sister, Ereshkigal, queen of the underworld. Ereshkigal kills Inanna and hangs her on a hook until Inanna herself is resurrected and returns to life. Inanna is a representation of the many facets that go into being feminine, as well as a guide into the dark places of psychological and spiritual death and disintegration. Well then, that's that then. That's that. That's that. Well then, I would like to thank Mother, Father, God, guides, angels, ancestors, my Orisha, and my higher self for connecting me with the collective today for this beautiful, beautiful 12/12 portal. And yeah, wow then. I know it was wow. I can't remember a lot of it, but I know it was wow because of the way that it made me feel. So guys, I'll be back a lot this week because I'm coming back for the full moon in, what are we, full moon in who? Gemini? Are we? Is it? Full moon in Gemini? Oh, well then. And then obviously 3 of Cups is at my house. Wherever at the G's. Yes! We're over here this Friday. Not quite sure what we will be talking about, but we will be talking. We'll be talking. We'll be talking. And yeah, I want to thank you lot. I hope you lot are having a wonderful experience in this thing called life. It's deep. It's very fucking deep. But, you know, you can, I'm going to keep saying it, you can find lighter sides of this shit. It doesn't have to be, because it's not worth it. Take it from a mama. It's 144. It's 121 of you. Thank you, likes. I like the synchronicities. I live for a synchronicity. I love it too much. So yeah, guys, try to enjoy it, man. Because you guys, especially you youngers, yeah, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. And you get to keep reinventing yourself and transforming yourself and evolving. It's wonderful. So whatever's going on there doesn't need to be going on over, it won't be going on over here unless you don't release it and let go of it. Do as much releasing as you can in these next few weeks, guys. It's very important. Very important. Be as light as you can, be as light as a feather. Make sure your heart can be weighed against that feather of your truth, of your heart, of your communication, of all of the things. And I'll see you lot soon, man. I had a good time. I don't know if my Divine Masculine will come back on YouTube, but it's Sunday, you get me? It's that. And it was Sunday's my hustle day as well. Like I have Mondays off. I don't have Sundays off because I'm a hairdresser. Like. So anyway, I love you guys too much, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.